Mortgage rates are still in stupid territory, but everything else is starting to look a little more normal. Let me explain. Hello, Kentwood neighbors. My name is Tracy Thrower Conyers, your Kentwood expert for buying, selling, and investing in homes in Kentwood 90045. Not only have I been a realtor in Kentwood for many years, I also own property here. I'm very active on the Homeowners Association, and I'm active on a number of neighborhood committees, including the Neighborhood Council Planning and Land Use Committee. I'm active on a number of social media platforms where all of the Kentwood and Westchester people hang out, and I know a thing or two about what's going on in the neighborhood. I keep my finger on the pulse of what's going on in Kentwood, Westchester, and the beach cities of Los Angeles. Today we're talking about Kentwood. This is a map of all of the neighborhoods in Westchester. I keep close tabs on all of them, but Kentwood, as my home, is my favorite neighborhood and one that I watch particularly closely. As of October 1st, we have 8 active listings in Kentwood, with 4 listings in escrow looking for backup and 5 listings getting ready to close. 9 listings sold last month. The most expensive property last month sold on 82nd Street in Southeast Kentwood for $2.95 million. The property is a 5-bedroom new build on a 6,153-foot lot. There are 2 other similar active listings right now on the same street, priced considerably higher, and it will be interesting to see at what price they close. The least expensive single-family home listing in Kentwood last month was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath fixer, and it went for $1.24 million on a 5,500 square foot lot. That price is a disappointment given the previous month's fixer price at $1.37 million. Our inventory is looking pretty, dare I say, normal or better. At about 2.2 months of inventory, we are still firmly in seller advantage territory. 2.2 months of inventory means that if nothing else were to come on the market, we would run out of homes to sell in Kentwood in 2.2 months. Anything under 3 months is considered a distinct seller advantage. This graph shows the rolling 12-month average for inventory. A 12-month averages 12 months of data at each point. It turns out a little different than the month-over-month numbers, but it tends to smooth out aberrations and gives a more general and sustainable trend line to discuss. This graph shows that the 2.2 months of inventory we have is the same as last month. On a month-over-month basis, the numbers were different, but when you do the rolling 12-month average, it shows that the difference tends to be about the same. And speaking of prices, Kentwood's median home price is down again this month. Remember, median is not average. Median is in the middle, with half the homes sold at a price above and half the homes sold at a price below that median. But if you look at the 12-month rolling average, like I described 2 slides ago, over the long term, going way back to 2008, which is as far as my data goes, this is where you see the real story. Prices right now are a little bit low for our usual trend line, roughly shown by the diagonal red line. I suspect when rates come down, prices will go up again with competition, and we will get back to that red line. Is that to say you should wait to sell if you want to downsize or trade up? I wouldn't. If either of those scenarios are in your plans, there are other reasons to suggest that selling right now is your best play, including the fact that we might not be done giving back some of the post-pandemic gains. Schedule a time to chat about the specifics of your situation. Days on market, or DOM, is an indicator of how attractive our inventory for sale is to buyers. A few houses that sell super quick or languish for a year can skew this number. So I tend to really like the rolling 12-month average when I talk about DOM, especially in a small market like Kentwood, and that's what you're seeing on this graph. I discourage you from putting too much weight on this DOM number. However, because there are many factors at play like location, advertising, agent skill set, and local versus out of area agents weighing on this number. The most attractive houses with the most skilled local agents move the fastest and still, even now, over list price due to multiple offers. And if you think you have a fixer on your hands, don't think that isn't attractive. The worst fixers have their own attractions if offered to the right audience. Want to know what your Kentwood home might sell for right now? I offer complimentary valuations for my Kentwood neighbors. Tell me about your property at kentwoodhomevaluation.com and I'll shoot you back a full report. My complimentary reports are custom to Kentwood and prepared by me, a 20-plus year industry vet and a longtime Kentwood property owner. Or maybe you don't want to know about your specific property at this point, but want to follow the market activity in Kentwood generally, or to look at picking up a rental property. Request my monthly summary reports at kentwoodmarketreport.com. If buying is on your mind, text the word lender to 424-228-9969 and get a list of my favorite current lenders. Not all lenders are created equal. They have different programs available for different needs, and I happen to favor lenders who are proactive and easy to work with, so I'm confident you'll like my picks. If selling is on your mind, ask me about my proprietary formula for getting you the highest price to your Kentwood property on the terms you want, no matter what the market is doing. Spoiler alert, I'm a certified digital marketer and a certified negotiation specialist. Add that to skills picked up in my first career as an attorney, and you have a secret weapon when working with me to sell or buy your Kentwood property. Thank you for hanging out with me for a few minutes today to listen on my take on what's happening right now hyper-locally with our Kentwood real estate market. Please don't hesitate to reach out with questions. I love talking about our community and sharing my views and experiences. Did I mention I speak pet fluently? I write frequently on the topic of selling and buying real estate with pets. Message me with your interest, and I'll send you links to a couple of my favorite articles. Until next month, this is Tracy Thrower Conyers, your Kentwood expert for buying, selling, and investing in Kentwood properties. For all of the Kentwood news between reports, follow my Facebook page. Find my exclusive Kentwood content on kentwood90045.com. For more general Westchester news and events, follow my Living 90045 page on Facebook.